Hey guys, welcome back to commemorate. There, I can't say it right. My trip down to Disney. I'm gonna go ahead and do a bunch of Disney balloons, so I hope you guys enjoy it. First one I'm going to do is Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse is actually really popular. Parents like him for their little kids. Adults like them because it reminds them of all the cartoons and everything. And it's just an all-around fun balloon. So what you're gonna need is one blush 260. You're going to need 3 black 260s, if I can pick them up, 1 white 160, and 1 red 260. I know it's not a lot of balloons to actually make a full body Mickey Mouse, but I'll show you. So we're going to start with our, flesh tone. It's not white. Did I say beige? I forgot what I said. That's alright. It's beige. Skin tone. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and give myself a good solid 4 inches at the end here, because there's going to be a lot of twisting in the face. So we're going to start off with the main face here. So we're going to start with cheeks, the eyes, and slowly attach the ears as we go. So we're going to go ahead and make a 1-inch loop. I'm going to make 2 of them. And then we're going to go ahead and bring out the nose first. So it's going to be about a 1.5 inch, 1 inch bubble because I made the loop small. Round like this. So you should have 2 loops here, 1 regular bubble here, and we're just going to bring it right back down into our loops here. Therefore, you should have something that looks like that. Looks a little phallic, but stay with me here. Now that we have that done, we're going to go ahead and blow up our first black. This is going to go ahead and make our ears and the back of the head. So you might want to get yourself a durable one. I recommend using the frosted blacks for this balloon, just because there's going to be a lot of balloon manipulation and you don't want to have a weak balloon. So what I did is I filled it up to there's about 4.5 inches, pretty much a hand's width there. I'm going to go ahead and attach it down to our beige twisting here. Alright, now here's where things get complicated. It's all connected. I'm going to go up about 2.5 inches. Just a regular single bubble here. Squeeze as you go. I cannot stress this enough for this one because there's going to be a lot of looping. Bring it back, going over. Make sure that they are durable. I'm going to do an ear twist. And after the ear twist, I'm going to follow up with my black balloon up and over the ear twist. I'm just going to put my ring finger in the middle here. I'm just going to pull it toward me so that it stays about even. So it looks like that. See if it's picking up on the camera. Right there. So you got your ear twist in the middle, and then you have your loop twist over top. If you try to do the loop twist and then the ear twist, you know, things go bad. Alright, I know it's complicated with 2 balloons. We're going to add a 3rd one into the mix now. We're going to take our white 160. You're not going to need a lot, so about 2.5 inches of white. We're going to go ahead and attach that to our flesh tone again. So there's going to be 3 balloons attached in the middle. Alright. So now we have 1 ear, we have the side of the head. We're going to go ahead and make a 1-inch bubble here while holding that with your thumb and your fingers. You're going to grab your beige, and you're going to pull it up into that spot. Try to make sure that the beige is about even to your black on the side. So therefore, you got the 1-inch bubble here, you got the beige here. Alright. So, we're going to go ahead and take our white 160 and pull that up with our first beige. try to divide it out so that there's about the same amount of air in each eye. Now that's done, we're going to go ahead and bring our beige back down. Lock that into the base of her face. Base. I'm going to go ahead and bring the rest of the eye back down too. Make sure it's right next to the other white. So therefore, you'll have something that looks like that. You got 2 white, 2 beige, 1 black. So now, we're going to continue on with our black. We're going to do the same thing. 1-inch bubble, ear twist, going around, ear twist, like so. So you'll have 2 Mickey Mouse ears at this point. We're going to go along the opposite side of our beige. So bring it down so it looks like that. I'm going to go ahead and twist that in. Good. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Especially with the ear, because we haven't anchored it down. It'll just randomly pop out of place. But that's fine. Now you'll notice that we haven't attached our white down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my white up, the extra scrap of white that's hanging there, into the middle, and have it go and loop around any one of the open sections. This is what's going to hold the rest of the black at the back of the head up. So, I'm going to go ahead and bring the rest of the black back up to the middle. Twist it. Of course, you can always, bring it up and then try to squeeze it in between the beige, but sometimes things go wrong. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to wrap the rest of my white around the black, back through, so that it holds in place. But I'm also ending with the extra scrap of white at the top because we're also going to anchor the ears down with it. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the rest of my black out to the back of the head, so there will be 4 balloons of black on the back. And lock that into the rest of my beige. It's going to be a lot of beige locking. Fix the face. So therefore, we have a Mickey Mouse face here. The reason why I have 2 single bubbles in the front here is we're going to anchor the nose down here. So, using our last bit of white, the little end here that we still have up here, I'm going to go ahead, go around the ears twice, back to the middle, using my index finger. If you have small hands, go ahead and place it into the middle again. Give a good pull so that it slides underneath the black here. Go up, so it's all locked in back to the middle. Around the second set of the ears. Back to the middle again. Or you're going to anchor it back down. I like to go down. And tuck that away. Therefore, your ears are locked in place. All your face is in place. And you won't have any problems. So taking the rest of our beige now, we're going to go ahead and put on a bottom jaw. Slightly bigger than the cheeks, so it's going to be about 2-inch loop. But not so much that you're going to give them underbite. So therefore you should have something that looks like that. Now, since there's a little bit of extra air in beige, I'm just going to go ahead and snip that and let it leak out. Typically, you don't want to end up with too much air. There we go. Tie that off. Now at this point, we're going to go ahead and make a body. We're going to save the nose for last because it's going to double as our Mickey Mouse tail. So taking our red, go ahead, pump that up to about 3.5 inches there at the end. Again, if you have the metallic frosted balloons, go ahead and use that because the more shiny he is, the better he looks. So I'm going to go ahead and make 2 loops, 2 little 2-inch loops here. It's going to be working as our neck piece. I'm going to go ahead, go down to about 3.5 inches, bring it back up, and I'm just going to do a regular round body for him. You don't want anything too complicated. Pop it in, bring it right back up to the neck. Now I'm going to go ahead and take up my body, take my body and my head. I'm going to go ahead and attach that. Separate the neck pieces so that the head is sitting in the middle. So if you can see the back, they got the 2 loops and then you got the 1 little bit of beige sticking on the top there. Therefore, his face will stay straight. Like so. So, next arms, standard arms, just the 4 bubble hands. Woo, almost dropped that. Blow it up to about 4.5 inches. Bubble, 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 and bubble. These are all 1-inch bubbles here. Bring them together, the second and first to the last, and tie it up so it looks like that. See if it's picking up on the camera. It's too much dark here. I'm going to go ahead and take the nozzle of my thumb, put it into the rest. I'm going to go ahead and slide that into our Mickey Mouse body. Make sure there's 2 red bubbles in the front, 2 red bubbles in the back. Try to keep it even. Pull it. And with this one, you know, you can always adjust it after you're done making the other hand here. So I'm going to go ahead and twist. So there's about 3 inches of bubble work here. 1, 2, 3, and you should end up with 4 bubbles. Same way, bring it back down. And then tie the rest of our balloon down into the wrist. And see here, we got 1 long arm, 1 small arm. Just go ahead and take it and pull. Like so. Therefore, kids can go ahead and make its arms move up and down. Yay! YMCA. Okay. Had to do it. Next, we go on to our legs. Again, standard legs. As you can tell, it's kind of a standard balloon, but it makes an awesome balloon. Attach it down to the base of our body. I'm going to go down to about 3 inches. Ear twist. 2-inch loop. Bring it over, single bubble. Ear twist. Loop. And bring it right back up to the top. Now, you'll end up with some extra black when you do the legs, which is fine. The only reason why I don't use this little bit of black here is because it's too short of a tail. Like, look at that. If I pull it through, he's got this little 1-inch tail. Not what we're looking for. So go ahead, hide the rest there. Just fix the legs a little bit. And finally, we're going to put on the nose and the tail. With this one, you're only going to need a little bit. Just a little bit of puff. Take it out till there's about 1 inch of bubble there. And just like we did with the Yoshi, we're just going to go ahead and force the black all the way down to the bottom. So therefore, when the nose goes on, it'll have a nice rounded look to it, and it won't have the nozzle sticking out. It's a little trick I learned. Push it down too while it's at the end, so it looks rounded, like so. So, this is a little tidbit I figured out. Go ahead and take your nose, put it to the very end of your beige here. So it's going to be right at the end. Feed the black up and through the beige. The two loops, not loops, but the two single bubbles. It's going to take some practice so you don't end up popping the face. Go ahead and pull the rest of it out. Come on, big pull now. Come on. There we go. So therefore, your nose is sticking out like so. But it's kind of straight. We want it to go up. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is take the rest of our black, loop it around our nose just once. And, let's go twice. And after doing that, you pull it toward the face, like towards where the eyes are. So you're just going to take your black and pull it toward the face. Therefore, the black loops that we did around the nose will force the nose up. Like so. So now I'm going to do is I'm going to run the black, the rest of our black, down through the neck, down through the body, so he stands up tall, up through the front, and pulls out through the back. Therefore, you have a good, nice long mouse tail at the end here. Your face looks nice and even, and looks really, really cool like that. Now, finally, go ahead and draw on the eyes. Like I said, making Mickey Mouse is actually pretty easy, and looks really, really complex. If you want to go ahead and make a Minnie Mouse, all you do is a standard bow, put it on top, either pink, purple, whatever color they want, and switch the body color to, you know, a pink one or a purple one, depending on what colors they like. But there we go. We have a Mickey Mouse. Nice and simple. A lot of people like go, "Oh my gosh, it's so complicated. I can't wait long enough to get one." But really, it's not that complicated. So guys, have a wonderful evening. Have a great night. I'll see you guys when I get back, and have a great Halloween. Bye.